And to pivot from one guy to the next, KTO back to back to Flemlo
Hey, yo.
passes the
What's up?
ball. Also, another participant in the greatest football game ever. This was,
Yeah, I caught a tud in that thing, man.
yeah, team football
Yeah.
versus team don't know how to play football.
Oh, we were playing against the basketball cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
Two
played
Dude,
Huffs,
from
right?
Seek.
RDC World. We
We
messed up
yeah, we
RDC
played. Yeah, we
World.
played against RDC where I smoked Mark. Matter of fact,
You did.
Mark was
I
checking me on
picked,
the tub. Yeah, but dude
yeah,
from SeatGeek on our team was going stupid, bro.
Ian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Ian
Ian was
Borthwick.
going crazy.
He was, dude. But my favorite part was I ran a route, I ran a fade to the corner and nobody covered me. Then the next play I looked back at Carson, I was like, and he was like, I got you. And then he threw that ball in the corner of the end zone. Remember, I dove for it and like rolled and caught it. And
Damn.
then yeah, and then I
I need
spiked
to
it.
relook at that one, bro. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
it was like sick. Like even remember the NFL dude was like, I didn't think you was gonna get there, but you did.
But
And I
you
was like,
went and got it. Yeah, when the
yeah, I
ball up,
went
you
and got
get
that shit.
like 10 plus speed.
Hell yeah. I think I ran the slowest 40 that day though.
What you
Besides
run?
Tree.
Yeah.
Oh, it was in the sixes, I think.
In the
Tree
sixes?
was in the sevens though. Because I
Yeah.
hadn't run in like, dude,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like we don't
Man.
really run 40s.
how
Yeah,
how
I
were your
feel you.
legs
I feel
after
you.
that? How were
Dude,
your
I was
legs?
terrified, bro, before that. Like I was like, I'm gonna pull up for sure. But it's like, how many opportunities am I gonna get to do this? So I'm gonna just do it
Right.
anyway. But I
Yeah, that's the
knew
thing. That's how I
I
did
was
it. It's
gonna
like,
pull my hamstring, but I made it. You know what I'm saying?
You ran what,
We're like a
4.7?
4.7, bro.
Yeah.
I'll bet.
I couldn't believe
Yes.
it. Yeah. I was kind of
Let's
moving, lucky.
go.
Yeah,
How's this year been? So Bengals had a great season.
yeah.
I mean, what did it feel like? I mean, coming up short. Like, do you think it? Do you look back at it as a great season, or how did
Yeah,
you feel
yeah,
about it?
yeah. No, it definitely was a great season. You know what I'm saying? Just the positives of it, we was able to be able to do it again after having one season of success. And a lot of cats kind of thought we was going people saying we're gonna miss the playoffs and all that. We started out terribly.
Mhm.
So to round it off the way we did, you know what I'm saying, and get 12 wins and make it back to the to the conference championship and be close to have an opportunity to win that game. You know what I'm saying? I think it was I don't want to call it a great season, but like, yeah, it really was a great season. You know what I'm saying? I wish it would have
What
ended different.
What did you think about the mayor talking all that shit
I
and
hated
all
that
that?
shit.
Oh
I
god.
Yeah.
hated that shit so
That was
much.
begging for a jinx.
Bruh, like I was like, what are y'all doing, bro? Just shut the hell up. Like that's really how I felt. I was like, why? Like, why? You're
I
not
never
playing, you're not a
understood.
part of the organization. Like,
Right.
why are you
Right.
out here adding extra smoke? What's the point?
I
Like,
just
what's the
Yeah.
purpose?
I never understood why you called it Burrowhead Stadium when he only played at Arrowhead once.
Like that, it had a ring to it, so it was funny.
Yeah,
It was
but like
funny. It was
you got to do
cool
that after the game.
on
Though.
social. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Let a Twitter account do that. You the
Exactly.
fucking mayor.
You don't do because it kind of took off on Twitter before that. It was trending that
Yeah,
day.
I think it
And
was
it was
Mike
funny,
Hilton
like one
that
of
said it
those.
in Buffalo.
But it's
Yeah.
one of them things where you should never you should have never just ran with that. That's one of them things you just let that rock. And then if we win, now
build on it.
because I feel like the
Yes.
Chiefs players was really giving it life. I was sitting in the back like this because they was they talking about Burrowhead Stadium. They was speaking. I was like, okay, now if we win, it's real. But we gotta win because we only won there one time,
Yeah.
before the game. So yeah.
What do you think of Eli Apple?
Eli Apple is like it's mixed feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I like Eli Apple to an extent because like he came to our team. He hadn't had success yet in the league, and he did his thing. Like he's been a solid corner for us for the last couple of years. Sometimes when he go crazy on this little Twitter rants, he did the same thing last year. I don't love that. That ain't my personality, but I understand like that's his personality. That's kind of how he get himself going and XYZ. So I don't really feel too much of a way about it, but I will say going forward, I would rather not have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But Eli, bro, Eli came through for us, bro. Like, Cheeto, our number one corner went down this year. So it's just Eli and a second round rookie. And he held it down. He did the same thing last year because he wasn't supposed to start then either. Trey Waynes was supposed to be the starter. He just never played. You know what I'm
he got
saying?
injured.
And Eli had to step in, and he made a huge play versus the Chiefs last year. He made that tackle on Tyreek Hill right before halftime, which kept the game kind of close. We was able to come back in the second half. Like that play he made turned the momentum. And he almost, people don't remember this, he almost sealed that game because he jumped the pass Mahomes through. It should have been a pick six, but he dropped it. And then we ended up going to OT and blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, Eli is cool. Would I like for the team to continue to add more talent? Obviously. But if we can get Eli for, a good price, I don't mind having Eli on the squad.
I like this one. Someone says, thoughts on Joe Mixon. Like with that whole situation, like, have you researched that? Like, did you know what happened? Because, obviously you weren't there, but what was, it seemed just bizarre. Like,
exactly.
Can you inform us of what
that's exactly how I feel about it. So, like, I was actually gonna, like, I was writing about this. I hadn't gotten to him yet, though. I was gonna talk about like a bunch of different random NFL crimes that kind of happened this year. I just didn't know what the hell to write about. So I was doing it, but I hadn't really dug all the way deep into it. But from what I know of the situation, allegedly before the Bills game, they said it was a road rage incident, and that he pulled a gun out on a chick, like a lady, like, and but then the charges just, like, the second it came out, probably 30 minutes later, it was like his agent was like, bro, it's bogus, it's not real, the charges will be dropped by tomorrow. Next day, charges are dropped. So it's one of them situations where it's like, okay, are they just trying to like keep it quiet, or did nothing really happen? Was this whole thing a misconception? I really don't know at this point, but we'll get more information as time goes.
I'm gonna guess there's probably some hush money coming in there. I'm guessing if there was.
It could be.
Or it could have been an extortion attempt, and
it could exactly.
Like, fuck you. Yeah,
exactly.
But like,
and
clearly there wasn't enough evidence. Like, okay, like if someone drops charges and you did something egregious, the state will pursue. Like they'll be like, no, don't, we're not going to drop.
Well, that's still a possibility, though. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like, that hasn't happened yet. But they said in I read a couple articles on it. They said that it is a possibility that they could still pursue it, but whoever had like put the charges on, they pulled them off. But they could still pursue it at a later point. And it's interesting because I don't know if Mix is back. You know what I mean? Like Mix is like a heart of the soul of the team.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? He also, I think, gonna count for like 10 million against the cap this year. And the Bengals could theoretically move on from him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how that's gonna go. I already know how that's gonna play in the locker room. Mix is he's not only a fan favorite, but like a locker room favorite. You know what I'm saying? And he a dog when he get going.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Mixon has a $12.7 million cap hit, $5.5 million dead cap. So $7 million savings.
$7 million. Yeah.
So thoughts on Joe Burrow? Is he any good?
I mean, he's okay. You know what I mean?
Might be good.
I mean, all those teams that passed on him in the draft, they ought to be.
What were they thinking, bro? I know he got him, all them quarterbacks taken before him. He got him marked on his. You feel me?
Like, why would you draft anyone but Joe Burrow? Like, what an idiot!
Like bro, Joe Burrow is like, it's cool for me because this is like the first time you ever had a player where. So okay, I'll put it like this: I was a big fan of Lamar Jackson when he was in college. Ravens. I was a big fan of Deshaun Watson back in the day. Texans. Like, I've been a big fan of a lot of different players over years, and they always go somewhere else, usually to a damn rival. Joe Burrow was like the first player. I was like, bro, I want this dude on my team. And everything in the universe happened to make that a reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything with us getting the number one pick, because we didn't have that secured at the point where I decided I wanted him. He hadn't got the Heisman or the Natty yet. And it just watching it all play out, and then he gets on the team, skip past the injury, fast forward, and now, you know what I mean? We legit, and it's really all because of Joe, and it ain't just because of like his physical, what he do on the field for sure, but like just look at our organization, bro. Everything just magically came together. All of a sudden, the front office is cold, like the defense cold, like everything just working. It's like, what the. We never been able to put everything together at one time, and like,
dude, y'all couldn't win
a force. You feel me?
Yeah, you couldn't win a
yeah.
playoff game for, however many
30 plus
years.
years. The last one they won, I was before we beat the Raiders last year, I was 2. So this was before I wasn't even a Bengals fan. Like, so before Joe Burrow, I'd never even experienced a single playoff win in 15 years of being a fan, bro. You know how crazy that
run
is?
to the Super Bowl. That's it. Like,
And we go
insane,
straight
dude.
to the Super Bowl.
Dude, that cat is the truth. Like,
Yeah.
the thing I love about Burrow is just he's professional. He's got swagger. He's
Yep.
not, he's confident, but he's not arrogant. Like, maybe he wins a couple Super Bowls, he'll get arrogant, which you deserve, right?
Yeah.
But right now, like, he's just in the zone. He knows what he can do. He doesn't try to do anything he can't do.
Yeah.
He's just good, man. He's been like that since, him at LSU, he was fucking sick. Like,
yeah,
unbelievable.
his approach, dude. Like, I love his approach so much because it's like, he ain't like the perfect quarterback, but like for me though, like this is what I always wanted in a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's almost like when you're playing the video game, how you get better every year.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
First
You had
year,
like +2 on running.
Yeah, like the first
+3
year
on
they say he
arm.
couldn't hit the deep ball, and he wasn't hitting it. The second year, all we had was the deep ball. You feel me? And then the third year, everybody took the deep ball away, so he had to evolve again, and like keep evolving. And it's only been 2 actual years of him playing or 3 years in the league, so I don't know how far that's gonna go, but I imagine he's gonna continue to evolve and add to his game. We just got to keep the team on point around him.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, let's hit you with that Super Bowl prediction. I know it's bittersweet to have to watch the team that you almost took down, but you got a good look at them. Who do you think is going to win this Super Bowl?
It's very difficult.
What do you think is going to go down?
It's very difficult. I'll give you my answer first, but I'll explain why it's difficult.
Okay.
My answer, I think, is going to be the Eagles. I think the Eagles will take it. The reason it's hard is because I haven't really seen the Eagles tested against like, a top team like all year. Like when they was 7-0, I was like, damn, they might go undefeated. I'm looking at their schedule like, man, they gonna go undefeated. They don't play nobody. Like they play teams, but like they didn't play a team that was at the top of their game when they played them. So that made me a little bit like nervous. But I did say this as a Bengals fan. I said, look, if we would have made it to the Super Bowl and Alex Kappa didn't come back and wasn't Alex Kappa, there's no way we was winning. Like if we couldn't block the Chiefs, we damn sure wasn't gonna block the Eagles. You feel me? So I think, and with the Chiefs barely scraping by us at home, getting all the calls, really, especially late in the game, I just don't really see them taking out the Eagles unless the Eagles just get up there and
lay an egg.
Yeah, but if they basically lay an egg, if they look across from them and be like, damn, we ain't facing nothing like this, and then if they can't respond, you feel me? But I just think that team is the way they built, bro. Hey, they're gonna be tough to stop. So I'm gonna go Eagles.
All right, final score too. Will it be a close game, blowout? What? Yeah, you got this is tough, man. We asked the tough questions here on the dumpster fire.
It's on everyone, man.
It's gonna be a close game. Like Mahomes, they're not gonna get blown out, bro. I just don't see it. Like I really don't. The Eagles always get off to a fast start. I think Mahomes and them will fight back, though they'll be in it. But I'll take the Eagles by 3. You know what I mean?
Okay, just all right. How about 20-17? Can I do that? No, or you
let
think
me
it's
go
like 30-27?
Let me go 24-21.
24-21.
Yeah.
Awesome. Man, we got to get together again, man. That trip in Dallas was so much fun.
Yeah, bro.
I still think about that.
Some days I'll be like, man, I miss those days.
Yeah.
It was so
we got to get CP to bring us somewhere.
Too.
Dude,
it's almost 5 years.
Yeah,
was
I
it that
know.
long?
2018 was
September 2018. I was still waiting tables.
Yeah, he was still waiting tables. I had just quit my job. I remember you telling me, Flem, like, dude, you'll make it. You'll be fine, dude. You'll make it. And I was like, I don't know.
I remember, like, I was trying to spin you against that because you had a cushy corporate job.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I was a VP, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. All right. Well, thanks, Carl or Flem, for coming. Appreciate you stopping by. Love you, man. Love seeing you again. And
Same, man.
We'll get up
Absolutely.
soon.
All right, bro. Love, man. I'll let y'all.
Take care, brother.